So Scorpio, welcome to your season. Alrighty. This video here is for Scorpio season and Scorpio energy. We all have all 12 signs in our chart. So if you know where Scorpio is in your chart, it will be able to resonate with that area of your life. If you don't know, you can always book a reading with me and we can discuss all of your planets and houses and see what's going on in Scorpio season for you and any other season really. Okay, so I'm going to be using the After Tarot and this black gold Lenormand deck here to end the message with. So let's see, Scorpio, the sun is in your first house, or the sun is in the first house, with it being in Scorpio season. So our conscious awareness of things regarding death, rebirth, transformation, other people's money, money that's owed to you, inheritances, as well as of course sex, which isn't always about the physical act as much as it is about two people or two energies coming together to create a third, or two situations coming together to create a new opportunity, or two ideas coming together to produce a third thing, the three, the magic. So you're going to become more aware of that. So let's get a reading on what is it you need to be conscious or will be becoming comfortable with. There's something in the dark that we are accepting, that we once were uncomfortable with accepting. That's what it is. You're just gonna embody it, be like, so what? Some will, some won't, so what? Shout out to Georgia, Atlanta. All right, so we got the 10 of Wands, Justice, 12th house energy, and the Queen of Wands. And at the bottom, we got the King of Pentacles. So I definitely see this as this King of Wands is, I'm sorry, this maybe it is a Leo or Leo energy, but there is someone who is quote unquote millionaire, or someone who has the money. There is someone who is financially off very well that is coming to request some spiritual insight or philosophy into how they can make things right. As you know, the king or queen and things like that is not related to an exact sex or gender. It's just an energy, okay? But yeah, this King of Pentacles is coming to, it seems like they're going from, or it could be that this King of Pentacles, it could be you being aware of how far you come. Like it was once in the past that you really was holding on to dear life to something, an idea. You were holding on to an idea that something would work out when everything else failed. And going into the Justice card being in the middle as well, balancing out these two wand energies. It's like now you're at a point where things did work out. What it was that what philosophy or idea you was holding on to is actually going to work out better than you may think. And other people are watching this, or they are seeing this as well, because Justice has an audience. You have an audience in this. And Libra, of course, is the, you know, artist, the performer, actor, music artist, you know, things like that. So people are going to want to know how you're doing this. How did you go from basically 0 to hero? And the outcome card is the Queen of Wands sitting here with this black cat. Okay, so again, that number 3, the magic of something, the magic of knowing what's to come, and, you know, being still, being just within yourself, knowing that it's going to pass exactly like you know, you believe it will. Things will be exactly the way you believe it will. However, maintaining these scales is going to be and this card came out, bouquet. Okay, well, let's look at this, shall we? It's number 9. And this deck Justice is 11. So it says trust, very Scorpio energy. Queen of Spades or Queen of Air. What you're looking for you can't find outside of yourself. Are you listening to your gut? Are you tuning into your intuition? Remember how to see medicine where you were taught only to see an ornamental blossom or a homely weed. There is something, oh, and then the 7 of Pentacles right under that. You struck gold. You are coming to the realization that you struck gold on something because you kept your belief that it will work out one day. And then it's like now the right divine time has come for you to take your place on this throne, where it's time for you. It's like that one wand that you held on to is now, it brought you to royalty. That blossom. Trust that there is more to what you're seeing or experiencing than meets the eye. Exactly. This card asks you to rely on your spiritual senses as much as your physical one. So yes, this is physical, earth, and then we got fire here, which is divine feminine energy. So you got the masculine and it's earth with the King of Pentacles, and then you got the divine feminine and also masculine energy here. But fire and earth are both fire is the masculine version of feminine energy. Earth is the masculine version of feminine energy. It works like that. 2 automatically becomes 4. So basically what I'm saying is, for the sun in Scorpio, with Scorpio, wherever you have Scorpio energy, there is something that you've been holding on to, the belief of that is you going to have an opportunity. It's like wishing, hoping, praying that this gonna happen, and then a window of opportunity comes, and you basically have to, you know, pay attention, remember everything that you learned, you know, keep faith that you are the King of Pentacles, so it may have to do with money. The more that you keep your belief about what you know to be true for you and what's right for you, you know, it will come, you will see it that way. What it is you've been drawn on, what is it that you've been keeping your faith in is going to come to fruition, but it's going to require that you trust that it actually be that way. And Scorpio is an energy that is about being in the dark. And if you're always in the dark looking for the light, you have to have faith. So, and as a Scorpio, wherever you have Scorpio energy, but especially Sun and Scorpios, you have a way of learning. You have to learn what trust actually is, because you're the living consciousness of what trust actually is. And a lot of people take that for granted, and, you know, would rather demonize you, or wherever you have Scorpio, they would rather that group or that place will rather demonize you than to understand that you have a level of trust that is required before you can enter into this. Although spooky to most people, it is a gate. You have to have permission to access this part of life. You have to have permission to access this part of life. And or people gotta have a certain type of access. In order for them to have a certain access to a part of your life, your private life, they have to demonstrate that they exude parts of what's in that part of yourself that's hidden on the outside. And so when they exhibit what's on the outside that you don't say on the inside, the light matches the dark, boom, now you have the balance. But if it was said in the dark doesn't match what you see in the lights, then there is no trust. Then there is no trust. And this could very well have to do with money. If what is matching on one side isn't matching on the other side, there's an imbalance, therefore there's no trust, which is why Libra comes before Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like this is about us being consciously aware of what is it that you trust will happen? What philosophy have you been trusting in, aligning yourself with to keep you in alignment or balance with whatever vision you have for your life? And how are you going to feel when it comes through the way that you wanted it to? Because if it's going to be something that is going to create more distrust, then what you're aspiring to have or obsess or possess or whatever Scorpio energy loves to do. But once you attain that light and you still have distrust, then it's not the vision, it's you that don't trust that you deserve it. Across from Scorpio is Taurus. But if you trust and believe that what you want to desire, if it's more money or a better, deeper relationship, because it's Scorpio, if you have faith that that will be, or purchasing a car, buying a home, like if you have those aspirations, King of Pentacles, you have the potential to do it. It's just about what belief systems are you using to keep that flame stroking, like that fire alive, Queen of Wands. Like, how are you balancing that out? Because you can attract a lot of people who see that about you, but you have to watch to see if what your dark looks like is incompatible with their light, their consciousness, their ability to be aware. If it doesn't match, you can't tell them. You know who you can and can't, you can't tell them, because they're only going to, you know, create more mistrust, or there will be an instance of distrust. And it doesn't have to be someone outright lying to you, but you don't want someone to interfere with your dreams coming true knowingly. You want your dreams to come true. So trust yourself, trust your intuition. Excuse me. And that's what I have for Scorpio season. Yeah. Alrighty. Trying to find the significance of what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess